Greetings, dear ones. How pleased and honored we are to be in your presence today. We are honoring you for making the commitment to come and anchor the energies of the group. And of course, by group, we mean not only those who are in the room at this time, but also those who will be enjoying this transmission on your internet at a later time. We are very excited to present the topic matter today. It is vital to moving forward into the fifth dimensional energies of your new earth. The topic matter today is so important because you simply cannot go where you wish to be without evolving beyond the conditional love paradigm. It simply cannot be done. Most of you have been living in an outmoded belief system for your entire incarnation. It is pervasive, it is everywhere. It has been handed down through generations, and you, each of you, have experienced lifetime after lifetime under the pressure of the conditional love model. It was not always this way. You have had evolved societies on your planet that did seek to live in the energies of unconditional love and beingness. But sadly, many fell into the illusion of separation, and the 3D model took over and the ego-based agendas were born. A model was created that said that you were separate, that you were lowly, that you were not worthy, and that you had to toe the line if you did not wish to be punished by an angry and vengeful God. The religious beliefs were tainted in a way to create a power structure that served the few and assured compliance by the masses. In reality, Source has always been unconditional love. You have come from unconditional love. You are part of unconditional love. You return to the knowingness of unconditional love when you transition out of your body. The ascension process is, simply put, remembering your unconditional love birthright, your divine truth, while in the body on the planet. You cannot experience ascension or fifth dimensional consciousness if you are still dragging with you a conditional love belief system. It simply cannot be done. It cannot. It must be released. How do you release it? By replacing it with the divine truth that unconditional love is your birthright. As you embrace new and deeper truths, there is no real work required to release the old. You will simply shift into a new state of knowingness and beingness. So let us go back to what we were discussing. It began with religion. It began with the twisting of religious teachings to serve the few and control the masses. So what happened was parents, acting as gods to their children, adopted the same methods. They sought to control the children through the threat of separation, rejection, judgment, punishment, and the withdrawal of love and comfort. So what this has created is a pervasive fear that has lasted generations, that if you don't toe the line, you will be punished and you will be rejected. This has fed the separation consciousness that is on your planet, and this is what has single-handedly moved people away from accepting their own divinity and expressing their own beingness. It has been incredibly destructive to the human beings on the planet. The separation model has gone on to lead people to commit endless atrocities towards each other. It has fed cruelty, judgment, punishment, rejection. You see how this has rippled out throughout your society across your globe, and now you are in the amazing process of healing and moving beyond that separation model and embracing acceptance and unity. What has been even more destructive has been your own adopting of that same mindset and applying it to yourself. So because you have heard it so many times, you yourself think that you are not worthy, that you are separate, that you must obey, and you berate yourselves endlessly. Because you do not love yourselves unconditionally, you cannot find the unconditional love that your hearts yearn for. and you have yet to be able to give unconditional love to your partners and your children because you have not yet stepped into accepting your worthiness for it and applying it to self. This is what you are here to do. This is the gift of 2014. It is the gift of evolving beyond the conditional love paradigm and embracing that of unconditional love. This is deeply profound, and this is the game changer, dear ones. Because as you start to practice unconditional love for yourself, it will flow through you and you will draw it to you. You then start practicing unconditional love for your partners, for your children, for your family, for your friends, for your planet, for the animals, for every living creature that you come across. By releasing the conditional love paradigm and embracing unconditional love as your divine birthright, you will also be releasing perfectionism, fear, judgment, separation, pain, and worthlessness. Do you see? By releasing the conditional love paradigm, you will naturally start to live your truth, which is that of unconditional love, which, in turn, supports the very aspects that you wish to anchor in for your evolving planet. You will be supporting and creating the energies of acceptance, joy, ease, support, togetherness, and unity. Can you see the healing that will occur from this massive shift of thinking and being? And it all begins with you. That is how powerful you are. Because as you release the conditional love paradigm, you will finally recognize that you are truly an integral part of the source that you came from. From that knowingness, you will all become beautiful, thriving aspects of Source, shimmering brightly in your truth, in your glory, creating a life and a world that will support you and evolve and expand in ways that you have barely dared dream of. It will create the amazing changes that each and every one of you are on the planet to help make possible. It is a sacred and joyous time. And as you start to think differently, as you start to recognize your truth and allow it to shine forward, only the most magnificent things can happen to you. And you will find yourselves finally living in the love and support that you have always craved and yearned for. These are amazing times you are in, dear ones. You are doing a magnificent job. You are supported and applauded and celebrated for all that you have done and for all that you will continue to do. Know that we love each and every one of you beyond measure. This is what we wish to share with you today. It has been our great pleasure.